Open prayer. O God, help us to begin this event well. Protect us from all evil and harm. Inspire in us the spirit of courtesy and goodwill. Make us know that to love and to be loved is better than all great possessions. Enable us to feel that in doing our work we are doing thy will. And that in serving others we are serving thee. Amen.
So our motion today reads, dependency on AI will make students less creative. So without further ado, I will call the first proposer.
Good afternoon, honorable judges, respected teachers, my worthy opponents, and my fellow students. My name is Pradyun Sahu, and today I will strongly stand here to propose the motion that states dependency on AI will make students less creative. AI refers to the term when computers learn, think, and understand like humans to do such activities like play games, make essays, or even write code. Dependency is when you rely on something to help you. So I'll now move on to my first point. AI loses humans or loss of original thought. When students use AI to write essays or make code, they don't think like they're supposed to. They don't do their own research. AI will give them short, simple, and understandable answers or predictable. So there's nothing out of the imaginary that there would be over there. Moving on to my second point. AI cuts down the problem-solving skills. When a question is asked and you don't know the method, students often use trial and error process. Well, ever since AI was created, now students can use AI to give answers, quick answers, and simple answers. So students don't learn how to make their own research or their own findings. Moving on to my final point, AI reduces the new innovations that are there. AI will make predictable and average results. So let's say you're doing a science project and you use AI to do your research. Well, they give you just a predictable answer that will not give any exaggerated thought. When you do research, you can actually imagine and give a high standard answer. Thank you.
Round of applause for Pradyun. On to our first opposer of the
Amber Case once said, and I quote, "It's not about creating artificial intelligence, but amplifying human intelligence." Good morning, respected teachers, honorable judges, my fellow opponents, and the audience at large. My name is Jeet Shah, representing Mars House, and today I stand here to strongly oppose the motion stating dependency on AI will make students less creative. Let me start by defining the key words in the motion. Dependency. Dependency is the state of relying or being controlled by someone or something else. AI, also known as artificial intelligence, is a field of science concerned with building computers or machines that can think, learn, reason, and act in a way that humans do. Creative is having good imagination or originality. original ideas. On to my first point, learning by experimenting and getting feedback. AI can boost creativity by allowing us to experiment safely. It allows us to explore what-if scenarios freely. We try things, see what works, change what doesn't, and try again. For example, in writing, AI can generate the story outline, but you still have to generate the plot, the characters, and bam, you have a story that may have never crossed your mind. My second point, AI encourages deeper thinking and not shallower minds. By automating repetitive tasks like spelling or grammar checks, AI frees students to focus on creative exploration instead of spending time on mechanical work. They can invest their time in exploring new ideas. Creativity is a human trait. AI is just the assistant. AI lacks emotion and lived experience. Students bring those elements to the table. Let us not forget that AI was created by a human being, John McCarthy, and is being continuously improved by us. In conclusion, I strongly believe that dependency on AI will make students more creative. The key is thoughtful implementation, so that we can let it complement our intelligence instead of replacing our thought. We never said using Google would make us less creative. Why say that about AI? AI provides a canvas, but students still paint the picture. Thank you.
A round of applause for that. And on to our second proposer from Sutton House.
Good afternoon, respected judges, my worthy opposers, and students at large. My name is Mihir Rani, and today I stand here before you with arguments as strong as steel to propose the motion that states dependency on AI will make students less creative. I'd like to start with my main points. Instead of trying to solve a problem, many students just ask AI for the answers. They don't learn how to write or research anymore. On to my second point. Before AI, people searched through books, asked questions, and discussed ideas. Now, they just ask AI for instant answers. They don't ask why or how. Students believe everything AI says, everything it says, but AI can be wrong. Thank you.
Fei Lee, known for her pioneering work for artificial intelligence, once said, and I quote, AI is not a substitute for human intelligence. It is a tool to amplify human creativity and ingenuity. Good afternoon, judges, my fellow contestants, and the audience at large. I, Anay Nirmal Shah of Mars House, stand here to strongly oppose the motion that states dependency on AI will make students less creative. First of all, dependency refers to a state whereby people or organizations rely on something external to maintain normal functioning. AI refers to the power of computers to mimic human thinking and problem solving. And creativity refers to trying new ideas and imagining. Now, people have always feared new inventions. When computers came, people said that kids would stop reading. But now, we write stories, design games, and make animations with them. When calculators came, people thought that mathematics would die. But we still do maths exams, don't we? And calculators have actually helped us focus on bigger problem solving. Every tool, from the calculator to computer, has opened new ways of creating. AI is just the next step. Think of our brain. The left side handles logic and facts, while the right side gives us imagination and creativity. AI is like the left side. It helps with information and facts. But the spark of creativity and colorful ideas from the right side of the brain, that will always be our own. project. AI can gather facts quickly, but I must decide how to present them and make them exciting. AI saves time and creativity is still mine. And let me be honest, I used AI to help with ideas for this speech. But the speech is mine, and I am presenting it to you, not AI. And I'm pretty sure my opponents used AI too. So no, AI is not the end of creativity. It will not make us less creative. It is a new canvas, helping us to imagine even more boldly. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's maintain silence as we call the third proposer from Sutton House.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Asasha Simbaga and I stand as the third speaker for the proposition to summarize and seal our argument on why dependency in AI makes students less creative. My first point, we have clearly shown that 1. Dependency kills original thought. Students stop generating their own ideas. 2. AI creates uniformity, producing patterns instead of fresh imagination. 3. Dependency weakens persistence and problem solving. 4. It disconnects students from emotion, experience, and human insight, the true root of creativity. And 5. It makes learners mentally lazy and dependent rather than innovative. Our case is not against technology, but against addiction to convenience, the kind that replaces creativity with comfort. Convenience kills curiosity. We are not arguing about AI, we are arguing about dependence. On to my second point. The opposers want us to believe that AI inspires creativity, yet they ignore the word dependency. Occasional uses inspires, dependency destroys. A student can use AI once in a while to get an idea, yes, but when every thought, essay, or project starts with an AI prompt, creativity becomes mechanical, not magical. 3. The real danger is that we are raising a generation that can tap but not think, a generation that can remix but not imagine. Dependency on AI will not just make students less creative, it will make them less human. Creativity is not built on data. It's built on dreams, mistakes, and reflection. Things no machine can feel. In conclusion, honorable judges, AI is a powerful tool, but it must remain a tool. The moment students become dependent on it, they trade originality for automation. And when creativity dies, education loses its soul. We, the proposers, therefore stand united and unwavering. Dependency on AI will make students less creative. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give him a round of applause as we welcome the third opposer from Mass House.
Sundar Pichai once said, and I quote, AI is probably the most important thing humanity has ever worked on. Good morning, everyone. My name is Pant Vyas, and I proudly stand here to oppose the motion that says dependency on AI will make students less creative. Before I begin, let me ask, does anyone actually know the meaning of AI? Well, it's not always incorrect, as some people think. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, the stimulation of human intelligence in machines that can think, learn, and make decisions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, AI isn't a creativity killer. It's a creativity booster. AI doesn't take away our ideas, it helps us build better ones. It's like having a super smart study partner
Welcome to the second half of our debate, inter-house debate. We are in the semi-finals. We have Neptune House being the proposers of the day and Venus House opposing. So without taking more time, may I invite the first speaker from Neptune House.
Good afternoon, respected judges, fellow opponents, my worthy colleagues, and the audience around. My name is Saksham Prakash, representing Neptune House, and today I stand here firmly on the stage to strongly propose the motion which states that AI undermines traditional teaching and learning methods. AI, simply the ability for computers to think, learn, or make decisions which are usually performed by us humans. Traditional teaching. Now these are basically face-to-face ways of learning and mainly focus on the social interactions. Artificial intelligence, originally made to assist us humans by making our work easier. But when it comes to traditional teaching, this easiness has actually weakened the essence of our traditional education. This takes me to my first point. Reduce creative and critical thinking. Albert Einstein said, and I quote, "Education is not only about the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think." Where are you without the ability to think? Nowhere, zero. And let me assert that it is through thinking where you use your knowledge to make daily decisions in your life. A research at the University of Pennsylvania found out that Turkish high school students who had access to write a whole term 50 assignments, but when it came to the test, they failed, compared to students that did not have access to AI. This research proves that while AI is doing most of the thinking, our students are losing the ability to reason and reflect. Because when AI generates answers, there is no need to struggle or analyze, which are key parts of the critical thinking. Instead of learning how to think, they are learning what to think. My second point, over-reliance. Let's take an example like football. In the game, the coach guides you on tactics and how to play them. But the tactic, you implement yourself, don't you? Just like in learning, instead of AI acting as a coach, it acts as a commander, telling you what to write. An over-reliance makes you a weak thinker, like a weak sportsman. They start using AI too much for things that don't even take a minute. The more you depend on it, the more risks follow, like pressure to be perfect. Let's give an example. Your mom is crying. You'd ask AI, how do I help her? That's just a basic knowledge question. This is what people are doing. Simplest of questions. In over-reliance, you don't just lose thinking skills, you also lose friends. In classrooms, students interact with teachers, discussing and solving complex problems. But with AI being the main source of learning, students stop discussing with peers. A real case from US is where a 14-year-old named Adam became too emotionally attached to AI, and that it started following whatever AI said. He thought that since AI is perfect, it is always right. One day, things got too far. After the boy, being emotionally depressed from school, came back and of course started sharing his thoughts with AI. Instead of AI calming him down, it actually encouraged him to perform suicide. It even offered to write a suicidal note. In seconds, the boy took his own life. This is how far an over-reliance can lead to. Thank you so much. I hope I've convinced you.
Good afternoon, judges, teachers, my proposers, and my fellow opposers. My name is Juan Hannah Natalia from class 6A. I'm here standing in front of you to strongly oppose the motion that states AI undermines traditional teaching and learning methods. First of all, I strongly believe that AI is not the end of education. It is the evolution of it. So instead of undermining traditional teaching, AI enhances and strengthens it. It makes education more efficient and future ready. Actually, AI doesn't destroy traditional teaching methods. It improves and modernizes it, allowing students to learn at their own pace. Teachers are not replaced, but AI supports them by handling repetitive tasks. AI helps those with disabilities through tools like text-to-speech and translation. Can I give you proposals some valid reasons why you should start using AI more? It saves time and improves accuracy in grading, makes lessons fun, encourages independent and creative thinking. Reasons why AI teaching methods are better than traditional teaching methods. Learning can happen anywhere and at any time. AI gives immediate feedback, but traditional teaching takes a bit longer. Dear proposers, how do we copy notes in class? Using computer and projectors, which is AI. Thank you.
Good afternoon, honorable judges, teachers, students, and my fellow debaters. My name is Ananya Mishra from Neptune House, and I firmly propose the motion AI undermines traditional teaching and learning methods. First of all, let's know the definitions of the terms AI, artificial intelligence, is the capacity of machines and computers to perform tasks that also can be done by humans but way faster. They are problem solving, decision making, and critical thinking. Traditional teaching is a teaching-centered method of instructions focused on direct face-to-face interactions. What are we doing right now? Face-to-face interactions. That's what you and your teachers do today. They use traditional teaching uses lectures and textbooks. The main points that I'd like to speak on are loss of human connection. Teaching is not just about explaining. It's all about mentorship, guidance, and inspiration. AI cannot notice emotions, or it cannot notice what you feel. It builds confidence, but can't notice anxiety levels. Dependency on technology. AI is something now kids depend on. Let's give an example. When I went to the shop to buy some things, for the easiest calculation like 200 plus 2, the shopkeeper used a calculator. Don't you think that's so easy? Even your tools could do that, don't you think? Over-reliance and weak thinking. AI gives instant answers, not explaining like teachers. Teachers could explain to you as much as they want. On to my next point. Brain development. I quote, by far greatest danger of AI is that people conclude too early that they understand it. Our brain is just like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. But here, with the mischievous AI, our brains might apply for retirement. Lack of emotional intelligence. AI cannot replace the emotional support teachers give. Like when you get good marks, teachers write excellent, well done, keep it up. And if you ever fail, they write you can do better and improve. Weakening social growth. When you are in a class of 25 students, 24 robots and you one person, one robotic teacher and one computer, do you really think you want to talk to someone? Do you think you're going to talk to them? No, you will feel lonely and depressed. Thank you. Good morning, one and all. My name is Kian Mayusha from class 5D. Today, I strongly stand here to oppose that AI undermines traditional teaching and learning methods. On to my first point, personalized learning. AI adapts to students' pace, strengths and weaknesses. AI tailors education to individual needs, such as students improving in their pace in writing. On to my second point, in instant feedbacks. AI can give instant feedbacks, whereas humans or teachers take time to do that. Let's jump to my third and final point. How does AI benefit us? AI uses many types of communication skills like chatting, quizzes and many more. AI helps us get better communication skills and audibility, and all of you can agree. Even my fellow proposers used AI to do their research for this debate. Thank you, and that's all I need to say.
Good afternoon, respected judges, teachers, our lovely audience, and my fellow debaters. My name is Krish Bafsar, and today I stand here to strongly propose the motion AI undermines traditional teaching and learning methods. It is not the strongest of species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the ones which are most responsive to change. Quoted by Charles Darwin. With the rise of artificial intelligence, we are not just changing how we live, we are changing who we are. But this evaluation might not make us stronger, it will make us mentally weaker. As we depend more on AI, we start losing the very skills traditional learning teaches us. Patience, memory, problem solving and creativity. All that comes from traditional learning. So now, this brings me to my first point. AI weakens memory and thinking power. Traditional learning trains our brain to remember, reason and solve. But when students rely on AI for every answer, they stop exercising their own minds, which is unhealthy. Just like our jawbone shrank when we were early humans, our brains might shrink when we think less. 2. It steals time from talking and playing, also called the screen body. When schoolwork becomes too focused on screens and AI tools, children spend less time interacting with each other. A traditional group and classroom activities are essential for learning how to share, compromise, and make new other friends. This takes me to my third point. AI promotes dependence, but no discipline. Traditional learning builds habits, like studying regularly, writing by hand. Wow, look at those handwriting. Amazing. Reading deeply. But with AI, I mean it, with AI, students can copy or generate essays instantly, losing the discipline of learning and the joy of effort. In evaluation terms, humans have become mentally unhealthy because just like muscles weaken without use, laziness can be a start of a new other disease. You can never know. It can also be the destruction of humanity. Who has ever watched the Terminator series? That is exactly what happened. So, my closing lines. The AI might be the next stage of human evaluation, but one that undermines traditional learning. It replaces curiosity with convenience and wisdom with mere information. Thank you.
Good afternoon, respected judges, teachers, students, and my fellow opponents. My name is Nikita Balaram Subramanian from class 6F. I stand here to strongly oppose the motion that AI undermines traditional teaching and learning methods. On to my first point. Artificial intelligence or AI is not our enemy, it is our partner. It is our partner in learning. Instead of replacing teachers, AI actually helps teachers make lessons more exciting and personal for every student. For example, AI tools can quickly find out where students struggles and gives extra practice, for example, coding activities. This helps teachers spend more time guiding and inspiring us rather than marking papers or replacing simple explanations. AI also makes learning more fun, creative. It brings lesson to life with videos, quizzes, and interactive experiments. We are exploring space or the human body in 3D, all from our class. Isn't that amazing? Moving forward, we're going to look at traditional teaching. Traditional teaching gives us discipline and structure, and AI adds flexibility and curiosity. When both work together, we get the best of both worlds, a smarter, more interesting way to learn. AI also helps students who learn at different speeds. Some of us understand quickly while others need more time. AI makes sure everyone gets the support they need, which is something even the best teachers find hard to do. Advantages of AI. For students, AI provides quick answers and extra help when we don't know something. To add up all my points, we're going to look at the conclusion. AI does not, I believe that AI does not destroy traditional teaching. The future of education is not man or machine. It is man and machine working together. Thank you. Dear opponents, I have a question. Didn't you opponents also use AI for your speech? Thank you.
A round of applause for our final speaker from Venus House. At this moment, we'd like to give 3 minutes to each team in preparation for the rebuttal. So teammates, work together and come up with your rebuttal. Then one person will state them. Okay, we'll give this opportunity to Neptune House for their rebuttal. Neptune.
Good afternoon, everybody again. I'm here back for the rebuttal. So one of the points that my fellow opponents mentioned is that AI reduces the teacher's workload. AI might help, but it can never replace the heart and judgment of a teacher. Reducing teaching to a checklist of tasks removes human touch that makes them more meaningful. Machines can assist, but only teachers can truly teach. One of my fellow opponents also said that AI helps students who struggle in class. So yes, AI might personalize lessons, but it cannot show patience, care, or encouragement. A struggling student doesn't need information, they just need understanding and emotional support. One of the points that my fellow opponent said is that AI makes learning faster and easier for students. Well, maybe, but speed isn't the same thing as understanding. Real learning takes time and curiosity. Education is not about how fast you think, but how deeply you think. And for the points, we used our own critical thinking, but people copy essays, solutions. That is not what learning is. Learning is training the mind. Thank you so much. I hope I've convinced you enough. Thank you.
Thank you, section. Venus House for their rebuttal.
Dear opponent, Sakshan, original humans work reduces critical thinking, example like basic knowledge. But AI takes less time and AI gives more information. As Sakshan said, basic knowledge. How will you answer complex questions without AI? Loss of human interaction and no brain development. As Ananya said, loss of human interaction. Humans can actually speak or communicate through AI tools like WhatsApp, Instagram, and many more. Dear proposers, how do you think disabled students copy notes? But using AI, we can have text-to-speech and translation. AI is the future and it is helping us study. Thank you.
Round of applause for the rebuttal. May I request that we sit upright, take your water bottle. Now you have been a great audience. Like Miss Mercy said, we are going to go back in an orderly manner, but before we do so, can we give these young children a big round of applause for representing their houses. Now remember, being here is not very easy, standing in front of people, so please join your houses. Don't stop clapping for them as they get off stage.